Hello and welcome to this session. My name's Paul, I'm the Spanish teacher, and I'm going to be sharing with you some techniques to learn different words, and I'm going to give you a taste of the kind of activities that we would do to maybe start a new topic or to work with the vocab that we've learnt so far. As you can see, guys, the first activity I'm sharing with you is a match-up with the words. So we use the interactive whiteboard. As we can see, we've got a list of words in Spanish on the left and a list of words in English on the right. They are mixed up, so together as a class we need to find the correct word. Now of course a student will find the easiest word here at the beginning, but by process of elimination we could get to some of the more difficult words here and hopefully learn the majority of them. So for an example, we've got una perdida, which is the word for a loss. So we would cross that off. So bit by bit, we get to learn all these words here on the screen. So a completely new word here could be, for one of the students, el gamberismo, which is the word for hooliganism. So these are some of the words that we would learn under the topic of tourism. Okay? As we can see, at A-level, we use Kahoot as well. Don't get me wrong, we don't do it every lesson, but when we get to the end of the topic, I think it's a fun way of learning or recapping the vocab that we've done. Now, one of the topics that we must study is Spanish history, which I'm sure you can imagine is quite difficult, quite challenging, but very interesting indeed. So the Kahoot just brings together vocab or statistics, facts from the Spanish Civil War. So let's just have a look at a couple of questions that we could do under Kahoot and learn more about the Spanish Civil War. Okay guys, so there we have it, Kahoot, Spanish history. As we can see, here we've got snakes and ladders in Spanish, serpientes y escaleras. We all know how to play this and the students really love it in the classroom. I would use this at the end of a topic where students write down in English a word that they have learnt over the past 3 or 4 weeks. They would close that word in English and they would put it in a pile. We pass those words onto the table behind us, who will then play snakes and ladders with those cards. You can roll the dice, but you can only move forward if you pick out one of those cards and you get the word correct in Spanish. If not, you miss your go. So the students go absolutely crazy for this and they own this game because they have done their own word cards. So a great activity to learn Spanish words at A-level in a fun way. Obviously, when we start a topic, this is one of my favourite activities. It is used to warm us up in the classroom, and as you can see, it's a good old-fashioned thought shower or brainstorming. So here in the middle, we write down the word that we're dealing with, so enseñanza or educación, and then bit by bit, students will give me a word or a phrase that we can actually completely fill the board with. So as an example, enseñanza. Tenemos el profe. So nice and easy, the teacher. Los deberes. Okay, so homework. We could say las tareas, which is the word for tasks. So as you can see, bit by bit, we're building up our confidence, and for a lot of the classroom, we're learning new words. So brainstorming or thought shower. One of the topics at A-level, as you can see, is we look at reality TV and the media. So this is another exercise that I would use to start this topic. As you can see, we've got some different reality TV programs here, and you must explain them in your own words. And the idea is that the class members will guess what program you're talking about. First of all, we've got Come Dine With Me. So an example would be, in Spanish, of course, es un programa en el que Cuatro o cinco personas cocinan. So it's a program in which 4 or 5 people cook. I imagine the majority of students would get that. So good starters, good activities to speak Spanish and to work our way up to giving really lengthy sentences or answers. One last activity that we do in class every so often, and you guys could do at home to learn your GCSE vocab, is a simple match activity. So here you could have your word in Spanish and here your word in English. Place them down and turn them over one by one to find the matching word. So it's a memory game as well, of course, but the idea is to learn different words and different vocab in a fun way. Right guys, I hope I've given you some ideas, some techniques to learn vocab at home for your GCSE exams, and I hope you've got a taste of what we could do in the Spanish class. So I look forward to seeing you guys. Yeah, look forward to next year. Bye.